As I was saying, I want to make another stand for the left side of that middle one. So that's what I'm in the process of doing. And I've already got this much done. I went out and got wing nuts. So I went ahead and put wing nuts on this stand. Like I said, the wing nuts are easier to tighten up the bolt. And this particular bolt, it's got like a washer on it that goes into the wood, and so you don't need a washer on the back side of it. And I want to make use of the bolts that I bought yesterday, so I'm putting those through the head, like I said, what I call it, the head of the system, and I'm going to put Loctite on the threads and screw the a nut on it so it doesn't come loose. The other stand belt, I did a little bit different. I see right now I'm gonna have to cut this off some. When I say I did a little bit different, I put a 2x4 right here to brace it, and that's pretty solid. The question is, how well do you trust your stands? I'm fixing to show you how well I trust my work. I had an angle, and the angle was stopping at this part here, so I just cut the angle off. And now it rotates the way I want it. But this is a box and grape musical cuckoo clock. It is 27 inches from the tip of the raven's wing to the bottom of the flower here, and it's 18.5 inches wide. It's a 1-day with the regular 70 series movement in it. And I had it up and running. I was fixing to post it on Marketplace, and it wasn't playing music. So that's why I needed another stand, because these clocks are in my way. I searched on eBay and Cuckoo Palace and Bavarian, a couple of websites for cuckoo clocks. They don't have a box and grapes musical cuckoo clock in the 1-day series this big. They have an 8-day that is a little bit different, and it's only 18.5 inches tall, and they want like $2,000 for it. So I was fixing to post this on Marketplace for a price that I think is fair. Again, it's 27 inches tall. From the tip of the raven down to the leaf. It's about 27 inches tall. And it is, and like I said, it's 18.5 inches wide. It is a huge clock, and it plays a beautiful tune, and that's a different video. You can search for my video where I was repairing this clock. But anyway, I got 3 stands made, and I'm fixing to make one more, and I have an idea of how I want to do it. So keep watching. As I was saying in the other video where I showed you how to make a stand, for a table, you have a board that goes underneath the table. And then you have another board that goes on top of the table. And you got a slot that's in this board. That way you can adjust for the different tables. Now I have a bolt going through there, and I put some epoxy in and I don't know whether that's going to work. I don't think it is, but and that's why I have temporary screws holding that board on. And there you go. Now they make a nut for boards, but I tried it and it didn't work as well as I wanted to. What needs to happen, they make lag bolts for boards that you screw into the board, and then you would have to re-thread the end that sticks out to put a butterfly nut on. But it's doable, but I don't want to do it. But anyway, I was showing you that, I've got this stand right here that I made at first, and I'm going to have to change the boards. I'm probably going to put this head on that board. That way it swivels. But like I said, I only have 2 feet walkway here in my bedroom, and even though it's a pain in the butt, you take the clock out and you swap it around, put it the other way. If I had a shop, I'd rather have something like this at my workbench versus walking all over the workbench to check on clocks or work on clocks. And again, this is portable. This would be portable. I have a clamping the top board in place. It'd probably be best to clamp both boards. That way it's sandwiched together. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. It's not safe enough. When you move on it, it wobbles too much. I liked it better the other way. That's much safer. But, I could put a clock in here if I want and work on it. I still got to drill holes, but I don't want to work on it here because I don't have that much space at this table between my bed. But if my kitchen table was cleared off, this would be perfect for my kitchen table. For you married folks, I would suggest putting padding on both boards so it doesn't scratch up your kitchen table. Anyway, I have all my stands that I need done, and so now I can work on multiple clocks. And like I said, they rotate. And that way I don't have to take the clock out. And again, I highly suggest that you add these wires, because with the stand this far away from the base, when you're working on this clock, it will fall off that stand if you don't add those wires. The wires ensure that your clock isn't going anywhere. This is a 1900 clock. It ain't going anywhere. That's a 1900, 1910, 1920 clock. It ain't going anywhere. This is as I was said earlier, there's one out there that is Raven Musical boxing grapes clock 8-day, and they want like $1,200 for it. Sorry, $2,200 for it. But it's only 18.5 inches tall. Where this thing is 27 inches tall. It's worth, if you were to buy it brand new, which you can't find anymore, it'd probably cost $3-4 grand. Used condition, I'd say easily $600-700. Again, this is what that kitchen or workbench table stand looks like. The board on top slides up and down. The board on the bottom goes underneath your table. Because I want this thing to swivel, you might have to put a wedge to get it to level out. But because I can sit here now, the reason why the music box wasn't playing, the gear off the music box, and when you turn it, your wedge is gonna drop, was not lined up with the music gear that's inside. So all you have to do is loosen the screw, ensure the music is done playing, pull the gear on the music box back, and then tighten up the screw. Again, this is a regular 70 series movement. It only plays music on the hour. The black lever is stopping that pen for the music. And when it's done cuckooing, that black lever will lift up. Anyway, I love my stand. I'm sitting in a chair working on this thing, and that's what I love about it. This one here, I have to stand up because it's up higher. Hope y'all like this second part of this video to where I made this stand and the other stand. Please leave me comments. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe not only to my channel but to all the other channels mentioned. And may God bless each and every one of you this 2025.